Hi, my name is Mike, and today we're going to be building the Wind Rider together. This can be either a hand launch or a walk-along glider. We'll tell you what that means in a little bit. The first step that we're going to take with this model is we're just going to break out the plastic parts from our plastic bag. So you can just rip that open and get your plastic parts out. When your students are pulling these parts out, make very sure that they don't lose this thin little plastic piece right here. It's easy for them to get that lost. What we're going to do to install this is we're going to go ahead and take the plastic piece that has the little round balls on it, and in our wing you'll see that there's two small holes. We're going to put the posts on that through so that it mounts on the bottom of our wing, just like so. And then on the top, to install this, we're going to take the small plastic piece with the V-shape down, if you can see that, and you're going to hook it over the back part first, and then using your thumb you're going to press it down until it snaps over the front of the glider. That's all the assembly that this glider requires. Now what we're going to have to do is balance the glider, and if we look at the bottom of the glider here, we have two plastic wheels that can be rolled forward or backward to change the balance of the glider. And what we want with our glider is to have a model that will glide nice and level in flight once it's been launched and released. So if our glider is doing what's called a stall, we'll notice an action like this, where the tip of the glider will come up, it'll lose speed, and then it'll start to dive down. If that's the case, what we need to do is take these plastic wheels and move them forward to bring the weight of the nose down and keep the glider level. An alternative is if our glider is diving when we release it, this means that we need to take the plastic wheels and move them further forward, or further backward, excuse me, so that our glider doesn't dive. The two wheels can then be tightened together once we get it released, so that once we get it balanced. This way our glider will fly consistently level. Once we've done that, we have a glider that flies with a nice flight pattern. One option that we have with this glider is to bend up one wingtip or the other in order to create a turn so that our glider flies in nice even circles. Another option that we have with this glider is, instead of just hand launching it and watching it fly, we can actually chase this glider with a cutting board like this around the field, and the pressure from the cutting board will keep this glider afloat, and you can have competitions with your students to see who can keep theirs up in the air the longest and things of that nature. That's all that there is to this model. It's super simple. You can build it in your class in 5 to 10 minutes. It makes a great little flight day for your students as a break from other projects.